Hi and welcome to a brand new year of Wine Buff videos. Today we're actually in a little bit of a different place. We're in the big room that we have above the shop for slightly larger tastings with the big table and all that kind of stuff. The only problem is it's blooming freezing today because we don't really use it much during the day. So what I think we'd do by bringing in the new year is by going through something that people love, and that's chocolate and obviously wine. Now chocolate and wine you'd think would be perfect together because everyone loves chocolate and everyone loves wine, so the two together must be pretty good. But the only problem is that chocolate varies a lot from very sweet to the slightly more bitter side of things, and obviously wine can do the same thing as well. They can be very, very ranging. So wine and chocolate actually isn't a very, very easy pairing to make, but hopefully I'm going to make a good couple of suggestions for you today, and well, there's going to be one for the milk chocolate and one for the bitter one. So we'll see how we get on. So first of all, we'll start off with the milk chocolate. So what we're going to do is, and you'll have to excuse me for eating whilst I talk, but we're going to stick a little bit of milk chocolate into the mouth. So pop her in. What you want to do then is bring the chocolate to room temperature and let it sort of slowly kind of melt in your tongue. If need be, give it a wee bit of a crunch just to accelerate the process. So let that coat your tongue. Now, what you'll get with milk chocolate is that milk chocolate's very sweet. It has a high sugar content. So what you need actually for something with a high sugar content is a wine that's actually even sweeter than the chocolate. So the one I've come up with is this one here. It's an ice wine all the way from Canada, and ice wines are very, very sweet. This one here, they basically freeze the grapes, and each drop in here comes from one grape. So as you can see, it's quite an expensive thing. So the ice wine tends to be pricey, hence the small bottle. So the chocolate's now melted in my tongue. It's obviously sweet because it's milk chocolate. And what we're going to do now is we're going to sample this here. So as I say, what we need with something sweet is something that's even sweeter. So this is a dessert wine, and we'll see how we go. I'm quite chuffed with my decision because it goes together really well. Nice sweetness in the chocolate, and then the sweetness of the wine goes together nicely. But you do need something that's sweeter than the chocolate. So remember, if you're into milk chocolate and you like that sweetness, go for a sweeter wine. Otherwise, it just doesn't work at all. So in this instance, I have an ice wine from Canada, but we have plenty in the shop that will basically do the same type of thing. Just to check it out again. Yeah, it's absolutely delicious. I should be spitting because it is about 12:30 in the day and I have a full day work ahead of me, but I forgot my spittoon. So anyway, obviously a lot of people like the dairy milk and milk chocolate, but a lot of people also like the higher cocoa content. Now once you go higher in cocoa content, you reduce the sugar, so it actually becomes a little bit more bitter. So because it's bitter and less sweet, you can actually go with a normal red wine as opposed to dessert wine. So, but what you've got to choose whenever you're getting a nice sort of dark bitter chocolate is you need a dark rich wine as well to go with it. So the one I've chosen is this one here. It's it's one from the south of Italy, but basically any one you choose has to be dark and fruity. So that's the way to go basically with the bitter chocolate. So pour ourselves a little sample. And as I've chosen the Lindt chocolate, but anything around 70% is pretty good. So it's quite hard, so I'll have to give it a bit of a crunch. Again, let the chocolate reach body temperature so it starts to melt in your tongue, and give it a chance to kind of do that. Again, apologies for talking with my mouth full, but this chocolate definitely has a lot more. It's getting towards bitter, but it has enough sweetness just to make sure that it's well balanced. Then once that's just coated your tongue, take the wine. It's beautiful. You need a dark richness in the wine so that it kind of balances off against the bitterness of the chocolate. And that is a partnership made in heaven. So if you were looking for a nice night with a bit of chocolate and it's bitter chocolate, go for this nice, rich, dark, heavy wine. And in this case, it's the Apollonio. It really is gorgeous. I could sit here for the rest of the day and eat chocolate and drink wine, but I better not. So that's a bit of a general quick guide to chocolate and wine. If you're looking for specific advice, give me a wee shout. Letterkenny@thewinebuff.com or give me a call. Just a couple of things before I go. We have Discover Wine Nights coming up. Basically, it's a chance to try as many different wines and find out what actual wine is the one that you like the most and the areas you want to go down. So we open 12 bottles of wine. It's only €10 a night, and it's in the shop, and you'll learn a little bit along the way. The dates coming up are the 3rd of February, the 16th of February, and the 3rd of March. So if you're interested, give me a shout. And most importantly, we have a huge food and wine night coming up. We're going to Harry's restaurant in Bridgend. It was voted the Bridgestone Best Restaurant in Ireland 2010 last year, so it's a great honour to receive. And we're going to have a 5-course meal with 5 wines, and we're going to charge €50. And we're also putting a bus service on from the centre of Letterkenny out and back for an extra €10 as well. So no excuses. It's on January the 28th, which is Friday the 28th at 7:30 for 8 o'clock. And it's probably going to be booked up pretty quick, so if you're interested, please book through me and give me a shout as soon as possible. And in the meantime, enjoy your wine, try a bit of chocolate this weekend. I know it's January, but forget about all that detox. Let's just enjoy ourselves, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.